Hey there, this is Stacy Phillips reporting live. Actually, not really recorded. I'm, doing a video here from Paris, and I'm on the deck of my houseboat, drinking my espresso. Um, and Today is Friday. It'd be April 4th, and yesterday I picked up my packet for my marathon. I got my bib and my race number and the Expo and bought way too many race T-shirts, probably almost one for every day of the week because I plan on, living in clothing that says Paris Marathon on it to remind me that I was actually here. Um, so it was wonderful. I walked there to the exposition hall, and it ended up, as is usually my custom, I underestimated the the distance between my houseboat and where I was to pick up the packet. So I ended up walking for about an hour and a half to get there. I took the metro back to rest my legs. Um, but wow, what a wonderful experience. Apparently, there's only about 4%, maybe 4 to 5% of people who participate in the Paris Marathon are international. And so there are about 40,000 participants this year. So most of them are from France. Um, so I'm getting very excited. I'm also getting a little nervous because the thought the the training has prepared me quite well, I believe, and I do need to trust that. I need to trust that in, and even though I've done the distance already 3 weeks ago, as I mentioned on one of my other videos, it's exactly because I've already done the distance that I'm a little bit petrified because that was hard. It was hard to run for 7 hours. And to know that I will be doing it again day after tomorrow is I am needing to begin to enter into a place in my mind of just determination. And so I believe that I've conditioned my brain through my training and through my discipline enough to be able to do it. So, and to get my medal, which I'm very excited to get. I'm just praying that nothing goes wrong. I'm not even assuming anything will. So I'm just going to present myself at the starting line, and I'm going to succeed. That's just all there is to it. So this afternoon is kind of an easy afternoon. I'll be doing a little bit of walking. I'm going to Versailles. I tried to go on Monday, but they were closed that day. So I am going back today to Versailles, which was the seat of the French monarchy for many of the Louis, Louis XIV, Louis XV, and I think Louis XVI as well had their monarchy seat there. And that was really the location of all of the activities of the monarchy. So before the Napoleon era. So it is now a national museum, and it's very beautiful and wonderfully maintained with extensive gardens that I will go visit and take some pictures of. I apologize that there have not been many pictorial updates. My computer has decided, even with all the extra storage I brought along with me, my computer has decided that I need to delete quite a few files in order to be able to import photos now. It's being a little bit difficult. So last night I spent some time deleting files and because I tend to just store everything on my computer, so I'm deleting files now to make room for photos and video. So that is what we're doing today. As far as healthy habits I've been working on this week, I've been very cognizant about getting my rest. So although that doesn't really mean I've been going to bed earlier, I have been waking up at about 10 in the morning every day. So I have been getting my adequate sleep. Healthy motion, I've been walking a lot this week, probably more than I should be. To prepare for the marathon, the training schedule says to walk 3 miles every other day and not do any running the week before the marathon. And I've been true to that as far as not doing any running. But I've been walking about 10 miles a day. So, and been healthy fueling as well, as we discussed before. This trip for me was not about coming over here to eat. That's not the purpose of my trip, which is a very different departure from my mindset years ago, where I would have been researching all of the best restaurants. And I would have basically 4 years ago, before I started this plan, I would have been planning my trip around the food. And with my transformation as far as my mind goes and my healthy lifestyle now, that's really the farthest thing from my mind. If you ask what I have been eating, to me that's kind of an afterthought. Now it's not very much on my radar, but I have been mostly eating. I have been eating. Let's get that clear and straight. I have been eating, but it's not been my objective. It hasn't been my goal, and I have not been food centric. And again, in the past, when I was unhealthy and class 4 super obese, I was food centric. It was one of the pleasures in my life that I enjoyed. Because I couldn't move very well, and and I liked yummy food. And but one of the changes that has come for me becoming healthy is realizing that I had a very limited view of my experiences. When you define everything by what you can or can't eat, and that becomes your life. I even see that in the diet mentality. That's a very restrictive and because if you define everything by what you eat, and your day is either good or bad because of what you could eat or couldn't eat, that was a very I can't even think of the word now as far as depressing lifestyle. And that's why when people go on diets, they're still very food centric. And if they remain so, which I have done as well in the past on diets, remaining food centric, it becomes very much a deprivation mindset. And you begin to feel sorry for yourself, that you can't eat this and you can't eat that and you can't have this or that. And literally, it almost rules your life. You define your life as what you can eat or what you can drink. And one thing that developing a healthy mind through our program has taught me, with the tools that I've been given to do, and I doing the work of reading the book and adopting the healthy habits and changing my mindset. That didn't happen by accident. That happens intentionally. But one of the biggest changes is that I enjoy experiences. I enjoy life. I'm not limited by what I can't eat or what I can eat, because truth be told, I can eat whatever I want. And even on the weight reduction portion of our plan, I could eat whatever I wanted. The thing is that I needed to change my wants. And I went about changing my wants. And eventually every day I got up only wanting to have and live my life that day in a way that would be in accordance to my goals, my health goals. And that became a joy for me to do. So, right now I really recognize the difference in the two mindsets. And I know that I'm firmly, um, I've gotten myself into the mindset where, food is fuel, and yummy food is wonderful, but I don't plan my life around it or plan my days around it. When I do have my meals, I make sure that they're balanced and tasty, and I enjoy them, but I don't hold them up as, I don't put them on an altar and serve or worship them. So I guess that's, one of the things I just wanted to say today is, there's such a big world out there, and when we remain food centric, then we're always going to be on a diet. And if we're always on a diet, that we're always needing to lose weight, we will always need to lose weight. It'll just be an oscillating pattern of lose weight, gain weight, repeat. Lose weight, gain weight, repent, repeat. Lose, gain, repent, repeat. And I needed out of that life. and I really feel I broke free from that. So there is so much freedom in intentionally developing a healthy mindset, and I hope that anybody watching this who wants that kind of freedom will really take the next step and contact your health coach with the plan and get going on the path. Because as I keep saying, I've kind of been thinking of my motto this trip is just like, life's good here. Life is good here. And it's not just here in Paris. Life's good here. Life's good here. Um, and and so that's what I wanted to say today, is that just take the next step. Um, Trust yourself that you do what it takes just to remain every day and living with authenticity uh, in in the health goals that you set before you, because you can achieve anything. You can achieve anything that you desire to achieve as far as your health goes, and the life that I um, carved out for myself, I'm having a great time, and so I want that for you too. So thank you so much for watching. This may be my last video update before the marathon, because I'm going to very much be focusing over the next 2 days of really getting into the zone, and just very much, a contemplative mindset, I think. So I probably won't be doing a video tomorrow, but after the marathon, I'll do a video. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.